Good evening, everybody. You're watching Rutgers University ACHA Division III Ice Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. My name is Carola Pascal. You're watching this here live on YouTube. We are here for the home opener here of the ACHA Division III team here for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights as they take on the Fairfield University Stags here in this one this evening. Rutgers sporting their brand new spectacular metallic black jerseys. First of a kind here in the ACHA. And man, they are gorgeous as the Scarlet Knights take on the Stags here in this one, a big matchup here in the MCHC in the Atlantic Division of the MCHC. Rutgers coming in at 5-4 so far this year. Fairfield 4-2 on the season. As we get ready for this one, we'll take a look at the starting lineups here for Rutgers quickly. Looking at their starting lineups, the forwards of Gavin Rieger, number 14, number 91, Jamie Zimmerman, and number 11, Brian Arredondo. Your forwards. Then on the back end of things, it's Kai Inouye and Avery Acuna, the 20 and 23. And in between the pipes here for this one today for the Scarlet Knights, the number 1 of Lucas Cohen getting the nod in goal for this one today. Set for a big matchup here between these two squads, set to be a great one here this evening. Thank you for joining us here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. Also, don't forget to tune into our other game going on here on BSB tonight as Rider takes on Penn State over at the Flemington Ice Arena in Flemington, New Jersey. Matt Fusillo on the call for that one, so make sure to have both of them tabbed for us here and tune into both games. Also set for an around 8 p.m. start time. Currently 8:09 local time here in New Jersey. As warm-ups have concluded, we'll get ready here for the starting lineups, national anthem, and then puck drop here for this one between Rutgers and the Fairfield Stags. So let's send it on down to the PA booth. We'll take a short break. We'll be back right after the national anthem here for puck drop between the Scarlet Knights and the Stags. Always a wonderful rendition of the national anthem here for these Rutgers Scarlet Knights games as we get ready to go here for this one. The Knights taking on the Stags here in the home opener as we are ready to go for this. And we are off and running here for this one. Here for the first period as it's sent quickly into the zone for an icing here on the Scarlet Knights as it is touched up there in the corner. Only 6 seconds off the clock here in this one. Rutgers, like I mentioned, coming in 5-4 here to this one. 9-game road trip to start the 25-26 campaign, coming into their first home game here against this Fairfield squad. We'll see this Rutgers team again tomorrow, or on Sunday rather, as they will take on SUNY Maritime, as that's another icing here on Rutgers. So 2 quick stoppages here for the Scarlet Knights as they send that down. 65th year of the program here for Rutgers. Here for this Scarlet Knights team. As this quick shot through, kicked aside there by the one of Lucas Cohen, the freshman from Ramsey, New Jersey. Getting some time here in this one against Fairfield. These two teams last played back on October 18th and ended in a 8-4 Rutgers win. As this one goes back out of the zone, past the number 2 of Tyler Poulin, and we'll go for another icing here on Rutgers. The starters for Fairfield, as they'll actually make some changes here. They were Tyler Poulin, Jackson Brown, Andrew Thornton, Luke Ryan, number 72, Zachary Purrs, and then in between the pipes, the 29 of Padraig Kirchner, a sophomore from Rockville, Maryland. As this draw will come back once again into the Rutgers end. Quickly stolen away there for a moment, there by Rieger, as he looks to try and play this one up and out of the zone. Bouncing puck up to the blue line. Collected here by Zimmerman, and out come the Scarlet Knights. Rieger has it with a bounce here on the backhand. Tried to lay back up to the point. No one was there as Rutgers was in the midst of a D change. Put right back in deep. Finds the 28 of David Wetzel. Now here to Jack Perreault. The captain will get this one forward. Trying to poke it up, looking for the 16 of Colby Errol. But it will go all the way back here into the Stags' end. The Stags 4-2 so far this season. As it's picked up here by Errol. He springs this forward on the pass here for Foley. Delayed offside on the play there for the Stags as it's pitched right back out there by the 21 of Tim Downs. Puck played across, finds the 3 of Chikanis. Off the boards again and out of the zone. Back to the 28 of Calandra. Fired in onto Cohen. He will lay that one off. Rutgers with it again in their own zone. Trying to play this forward. Comes right back out to the 6 of Smith. As it's collected here by Patapovich. Ivan Patapovich, he will spring this forward. Looking for a pass up there to the 8 of Gorshkov. Couldn't find him. Here comes Fairfield the other way. Puck deep into the corner there for the 11 of Shane Reedy. As it's collected by Angres. Bouncing puck. The captain will get that one out of the zone and give chase on it. Shots 1-0 right now here in favor of Fairfield as this goes to the corner here for Gorshkov again, but it's collected back here by Reedy. Reedy with some speed along the near side wall. Gets by one defender. Streaks across the blue line looking for an option. He fires that one, goes wide and away. There from the cage of Cohen as it goes deep into the corner again. Downs is there. He tried to move it around. It got picked off there by Di Nicola. As it's finally corralled here by Nateo Nunang as he will drive in. Beautiful move to cut by. Nunang looking, tried to fire, but he whiffed on the shot and it bounces there to Kirchner, and he'll cover up. Nunang has been great so far this year for this Rutgers team. The freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, coming all the way here to Jersey to play some puck here for Rutgers, as well as obviously the schooling, of course. As this goes to the corner, bouncing puck over to the wall, finds its way to Ian Fu as it bounces here for Campbell. Fu with a big-time hit along the boards as it's taken away here by the Stags. Brown will look to clear this out of the zone. Can't do so. Now it's finally pitched up and out there by Kyle Dillon. Dillon will get on it again. Across the blue line, he sends in. Puck off the end wall here for the 25 of Brewing. As Acuna tried to lay the body in the middle. Collected once again here by the Stags. Looking to walk through, but I got blocked away there by Acuna on the diving block. Good job to go down and knock that one away. as it's stopped away by Fairfield again. Dumped in, trying to drive in, can't do so. It's stolen back here by Nunang, as he'll find a pass up to Campbell. Campbell across, trying to find the feed to Fu, just couldn't hold on to it as it goes back here to the defense. That's Inouye who gets it out of the zone. Took a bump, but it's dumped right back into Cohen. That time was from the 24 of Jake Quinn. Zimmerman can't get to that pass in time as he falls to the ice. Dumped back here to Inouye. Inouye fed to Rieger. His puck bouncing on him, but he's able to keep it. Launches a pass forward to Arredondo. Arredondo, spin pass back, looking for Rieger, can't hold on. Zimmerman there, trying to get to the puck again. Isn't able to keep it as it's dumped in by Fairfield. Thornton will go to the wall here. He will keep it for the Stags. Looking back up to the point, trying to find Perreault. Shots 2-1 right now here with 15:36 left to go in the period, and we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a check from behind. And Fairfield is going to go to the box here. It's Luke Ryan who will go to the sin bin. The freshman from Massachusetts will go to the box, and Rutgers will go to the power play. Here for the first Scarlet Knights power play here at home this season, but that one comes careening out of the zone off the draw. Goes back here to Rieger. One of the assistant captains here for this Rutgers squad this season, as it's laid off here, delayed off side, or actually that's going to be on. Gorshkov did a good job to keep that skate down on the ice as Arredondo has it in the corner. Rutgers trying to get set up. He gets taken down hard on the wall. Big hit there on Arredondo. As this one goes back up to the point for Rieger. His shot blocked away. We got another delayed penalty on the play as it is touched up here by Fairfield. Trying to take it was Rutgers, and we're going to get a slashing call here on the Scarlet Knights. It's going to be Arredondo who's going to go to the box. Emphatic slashing call there from the referee as he will go to the penalty box, and we'll play some 4-on-4 here for a minute 27, and then a shortened Stags power play. If you're just tuning in, thank you for doing so. You're watching Rutgers University Scarlet Knights ACHA Division III Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Carlo Pascal. Thank you for joining us here for the Rutgers D3 home opener. As this is launched into the zone here by Campbell. Back to collect goes Ryan Smith. Smith cuts away. Quickly stolen by Acuna, though, as Campanero will play this one back. He sends across, Inouye there. Looking up for some options. He will spring this pass forward. Nearly picked off there. As some beautiful moves there from Campbell. He enters the zone. Campbell into the wall. Back up to the point. Inouye can't hold it. One-on-one the other way. Lucas Chikanis the other direction. He lays a pass back. Spinorama move into the slot. Looking for a shooting lane are the Stags as they cycle around, trying to dance through. Beautiful edge work there as that shot got deflected by Cohen. That was the 27 of Colin Foley, the freshman from New York. Some excellent edge work there. As this pass is tipped forward there by Campbell. 20 seconds left to go of 4-on-4, but that's going to be an icing call here on Rutgers again. And like I was saying before, looking at the goaltending matchups here, Lucas Cohen in between the pipes for Rutgers, the freshman from Ramsey. 5'8", 134 in between the pipes for the Scarlet Knights. And over on the other side of things, it's Padraig Kirchner who gets the nod in goal today for Fairfield as Zimmerman will drive in. He pulls up here right in front of the top of the circle, lays a pass for Rieger. Rieger fires. His shot got deflected wide. Stags pick it up, and they are now on a shortened power play for 32 seconds. Quickly in is Poulin. He fires a pass across, looking for a tap in there for Brown. Wouldn't go. Out of the zone it comes. Rieger in a foot race. He's able to take it away for a second, but on the back check, it's broken up there by Vitka. Jonathan Vitka. Good back check there as here come the Stags again for another chance here on this power play. Saucer pass across. That one lofted up and over the cage on the deflection as this goes down to the corner. Rieger will collect, and he'll send that one the distance. Brown to get on it, and that will do it for the power play for the Stags. Back to 5-on-5 here with just under 13 left to go in the first. Shots 2-1 right now in favor of Fairfield. Pass lofted forward. Finds the 11 here of Shane Reedy, who will dump into the zone. Cohen out to play it, will lay it off. Patapovich sends a pass for Campbell. Collected up and dumped in by Nunag. As this will go for another icing here on Rutgers. .12:36 left to go here in period number 1. Here between the Scarlet Knights and the Fairfield Stags as this comes out of the zone off that draw. Finds its way back here to Jack Perot. The junior from Chicago playing for this Stags team. Gaggle of skaters there right at the blue line. It pops up here for Rutgers for a moment. Finds its way up to Campbell. Campbell into the zone with some speed. Tried to deke by a defender. That was Perot, but he broke it up with the stick as he'll go the other way. 3-on-2 if they can hurry. Here comes Perot. Perot fires and scores! A laser beam over the glove side. And the Stags are up 1-0 here in the home opener for the Scarlet Knights. That was a rip. There from Jack Perot. Just put it up and over the glove side there of Lucas Cohen. Quick snapshot there from Perot. And he makes it a 1-0 Stags lead here with 12 and change left to go in the first. As here goes the 8 of Gorshkov into the wall. Gorshkov looking to get some help here from Campanero as it finds its way here to the 19 of Luke Ryan. Pass laid off, finds Drew Dargan as he will play this to the red line. Dumped into the zone. Picked away there by the Scarlet Knights, the 29 of Dennis Revzin. As here come the Stags again. Quick shot fought off there by Cohen. Goes into the corner here. Ryan spinning around, looking for some options. Goes back up to the point here for Smith. Smith back down low. Purrs in the corner. Looking for some help as Ryan again goes back to Purrs at the half wall. Purrs spinning shot knocked aside by Cohen. Penalty there in the corner as we're going to get a delayed call here. Foot race out the other way here for Angres. He's not able to get to the puck first. And we're going to get a holding call here on the Stags. As it looks like it's going to be Luke Ryan going to the box. So back to the power play. Go Rutgers. Another chance here on the man advantage for the Scarlet Knights. Had their first one nullified by taking a penalty of their own as Zimmerman will spin this one back here off the draw. Arredondo looks, centering pass to the back door, went wide there for Rieger. Just couldn't connect as he put that shot wide of the cage. This will go all the way back down to Cohen. Puck goes to the corner. Chikanis with it here will send this one all the way back as Tyler Poulin will calm things down in his own end and send this one back out of the zone. Arredondo with it again. Lays off. Finds it to the 7 of Nunag. He will dump in. Arredondo will give chase. Puck goes to the wall. Zimmerman on it again. Zimmerman to Arredondo. He avoids the check. Zimmerman top of the circle looking for a lane. He fires. Held onto by Kirchner. Face-off one back for Rutgers, but it comes out of the zone as Zimmerman will corral this one here. He finds his pass across to Rieger, connects back to Zimmerman. 1 and change left to go on the power play as Nunag looks for an option. Lay-off pass. Finds Gorshkov looking for a shooting lane. That one stopped away. Puck rebound loose in the slot. Trying to get a rebound chance. There is Arredondo. Somehow that wouldn't go as it was stopped in the skates. Bouncing puck and it goes in. It's Mateo Nunag, and we are tied at 1. Nunag able to tie this game up at 1. The freshman from Milwaukee found that bouncing puck and got it into the back of the cage, and the Fairfield head coach is over there on the bench not happy about it. And it looks like their coach just got a unsportsmanlike call as coming over is Zachary Purrs trying to talk to the referee. So over come Purrs and Perot to talk to the head referee here for this one, as the other referee will talk to the head coach here for Fairfield. So someone's going to have to go serve this unsportsmanlike. Here for Fairfield. That was a power play goal for Mateo Nunag as well. Had 49 seconds left on the power play. And it looks like the Stags are going to have to put somebody in the box. As of right now, it's still 5-on-5. There's still 5 Fairfield skaters on the ice. It seems like we will be 5-on-5, so no penalty on that play. It got nullified. And now the coaches for Rutgers want an explanation. Head coach Matt Janos, assistant coaches Ryan Glidden and Mike Murphy. Murphy used to be the head coach for Hunterdon Central for their high school ice hockey team, as Inouye tried to fire. We are back to 5-on-5 here after that power play goal from Rutgers, and that potential unsportsmanlike penalty there for Fairfield got nullified as this pass finds its way back here to D. Nicola. Ryan D. Nicola tries to go back up to the point. This one bounces away. Quick shot in on goal onto Cohen, but he'll hold on. Shots are now knotted up at 6 apiece. And we are tied at 1. And now one of the referees explaining the situation over to the bench for Rutgers, since we've got another break here. 9:31 left to go here in period 1. Face-off won there by Rutgers, but they can't get it out of the zone. Campbell trying to get on it again, but Perot will take it away, plays it across. Pass goes back here, finds the 23 of Acuna as Inouye plays this forward. Broken up there by the 8 of D. Nicola. D. Nicola into the zone, trying to get around Acuna, can't do so. To the corner goes Nunag as he'll spring it around. Inouye takes a bump. Nunag with it again, trying to keep it away here in the slot. Dangerous play, but it's out of the zone as Campbell will give chase with Perot on it. Campbell lost his stick. Perot will play this away there from Samuel Gankin as it's lofted back to the red line and dumped in there by the Stags. That was Wetzel who sent it in deep. Inouye will get this off the pass from Cohen. Lifted up and out of the zone only for a second as Gankin will not get it out. Collected here by Reedy. Back up to the point here for Smith. Taken away by Rutgers, but it's collected by Smith and played across. Right back in. Here comes Wetzel. Wetzel, backdoor feed. That one went wide. Was looking there for Lucas Chikonis on the pass. Just couldn't connect on it. As this one centered again, bounces over to the wall. Chikanis there with Gankin. He gets it out of the zone that time. As it finds its way to Smith, who will enter back in. Smith trying to get around in a way. Fired in onto Cohen, and he'll cover up. Eight minutes left to go here in period number one. 1-1 game so far here between the Stags and the Scarlet Knights. As Zimmerman will get on this in the corner. Quick shot, fired through, they score! A shot from right at the goal line somehow finds its way past Cohen, and it's Chikanis who makes it a 2-1 game. Somehow scored that from the Rockstar zone down at the goal line. If you watch NHL hockey, we saw Leon Draisaitl do that just a couple days ago. Look very similar as Chikanis will make it a 2-1 lead here for the Stags here in the Rutgers home opener. As Zimmerman will dump in, they look to try and tie the game once again here in the first. Did so on the power play off the goal there from Mateo Nunag. As Smith trying to keep this away from Rieger, looking to center, comes cleared out of the zone past Downs. Patapovic will have to go chase this as Cohen will lay it off to Downs. Downs keeps it away from an on-rushing attacker. That was Colin Foley as it finds its way to Rieger, and we're going to get a whistle. And I think Patapovic is going to go to the box here. Indeed, he is going to go to the box. It's going to be a roughing call here on Ivan Patapovic, the big 6'5" defenseman from Fair Lawn, New Jersey. So he will go to the sin bin, and now a power play opportunity for the Stags, their second of the evening. Puck up to the point off that draw, but not out. Now it bounces out for Nunag, who will just send it away. Pass to the wall, in a way, had no stick. He has to get off the ice so someone can get on and replace him, as he'll have to go get a new twig over on the bench. Poulin, his pass will just be picked up there by Rutgers, but it bounces over the stick there of Ian Fu trying to go the other way. Or actually, that was the 34 of Samuel Gankin as he just threw a nice hit along the wall. Gankin all over the ice right now, laying the body here on this PK as it's picked up by Brown. Brown, he will lay the pass off, finds it over to the 25 of Cole Booning, as this one bounces here right in the low slot, finds its way back up to the point. That one fired through, stopped by Cohen. Big save there by him, as Nunag will take it the other way. Nunag driving through shorthanded, looking for an option. This one trickles wide of the cage, as they were looking for Gankin on the tap-in. As Gankin trying to get his stick back. 52 seconds left to go on the power play. This one bounced right through the blue paint, and it's cleared there by Rutgers. 6 minutes left to go here in the first. Shots 10-6 right now here in favor of the Scarlet Knights. As here come the Stags again. It's Andrew Thornton the other way. Thornton pulls up at the circle. Stags looking to get set up here with under 30 to go on the power play. Thornton looking across. Saucer pass over to the other side there for Wetzel. As he will find Perreault at the point. Perreault lays off, looking through traffic. That one goes off the outside of the post, and the net comes off as Cohen slid over, and we'll get a stoppage here with 14 seconds to go on the power play. Puck goes back up to the point here. Perreault off that draw, spinning around, looking for some options. Lays this one lower. Looking for a lane. This one goes to the corner. Weaving through, this one played across. Perreault there. Top of the circle, he fires. That one got deflected away. Shot through traffic, waffle boarded there by Cohen to the corner. We're back to 5-on-5 as the puck comes out of the zone. Good Good kill there from the Scarlet Knights as here comes Perot again. Perot looking for a second, fires through, stopped by Cohen as it's picked up here by Rutgers. Dumped in there by Campanero as Rieger will give chase to the wall. Trying to get on it is Zimmerman. He goes into the corner. Rieger trying to fight for it again there with Perot. Long shift for him as Rieger able to get to the puck first here deep in the corner. Deeks by one, finds Vea. He fires one up and over the bar though. Zimmerman not able to keep that puck. Vea able to keep it in the zone though. Great keep there from him as Zimmerman looks for an option. He goes hard into the corner. He's blown up there along the wall, but Rieger comes over to help him as that puck's still stuck down there. Nearly took it away with Zimmerman. Beautiful one-handed play there from Luke Ryan to keep that puck. And it's out of the zone here off the stick of Thornton. Thornton will send in. Patapovich will collect on this here. Sends across. Pass nearly broken up, but Rieger's able to contain, plays across to Vea as he nearly got ran over there at his own bench. Now Smith. Dumped in here by the Stags. Cohen will come out and play it around. Goes here to the 10 of Vitka as Zimmerman lays the body. Taken away here by Vitka, looking for an option, centering pass, kicked aside there by Cohen. Good kick save from him on the shot from Reedy. Puck around the wall, but not out, kept in over at the boards by Dargan as that one stopped by Cohen again and goes up into the netting here with 3:28 left to go here in the first. Off this draw, it's taken away here by Rutgers. They try and clear the zone, just didn't come out off that tap there from Genkin. As it finds its way to the circle, looking through, pass meant there for the 10 of Vitka. Couldn't connect on it. As it's sent around for Inouye. Inouye. Backhand flip comes out of the zone, foot race for the puck as Campbell goes after it here with Smith. Campbell will get there first, makes a move, backhander chance, that one stopped, rebound chance was loose there, but Kirchner got it as well, as this one is sent around here for Dargan. He will get it out of the zone. Dumping in, here goes Dean Nicola, as he'll send it around the wall for Reedy. Reedy to the corner. To Nicola there, able to take it as Rutgers, as Campbell will flip this out, he's taken down right at the red line. Good hit there from Poulin there to stop him in his tracks as it's dumped back to Acuna. Caught a bit of snow there along the bench as Campbell flips it up. Out the other way, Nunag trying to get on it for a breakaway chance, but had it knocked away on the back check by Poulin. Nunag still trying to fight for this as it's collected by Chikanis. Chikanis gets by Rieger, but has it picked off there by Gorshkov as he'll re-enter the zone. Collected here by Poulin. Poulin nearly had it taken away by Gorshkov. Angres comes over to try and help him. Couldn't hold on as it's lifted back to Patapovich here with under 2 to go in the first. Angres across the line. He fires, held on to by Kirchner. Now that one right in the breadbasket. Faceoff will end up to the right here of Patrick Kirchner. 8 for 9 so far here in this one. The lone goal coming on the power play for Rutgers from Mateo Nunag. As Perot will get on this. Perot plays around. Wetzel there looking up. He fires a stretch pass across. That one goes all the way back to Cohen and he'll cover up. As Jake Quinn applied some pressure. Quinn, a sophomore for the Stags from Westwood, Massachusetts. Big roster here for this Fairfield team. As well as Rutgers. Rutgers also has their ACDC team and their ACHA Division I program. They'll be playing tomorrow as they take on Farmingdale. And then we'll once again see this D3 iteration of Rutgers on Sunday as they take on SUNY Maritime. for a early evening matchup. As this is skated in once again here by Ryan. Lays off on the pass, finds Thornton. Has to pull up to the circle, still with the puck. With a minute left to go, pass across. Wetzel fires, that one stopped by Cohen, and it goes up into the netting with 54 seconds left to go in the period. Pretty good turnout here for the Rutgers home opener here for their D3 squad. I mentioned their brand new red metallic jerseys. They are very, very nice. As Rieger will go the other direction here, one-on-one, trying to work through the defense. Couldn't get the shot off as he was hounded by Perreault. It will go back to him. He avoids the check. Perreault with it with 36 to go in the period. He will get across the blue line. Drives in himself. Puck goes into the corner. He's squeezed along the boards there by Acuna. Big hit there by him. As we're going to get another penalty here behind the play. I think Zimmerman might get called for a penalty here. And I think this is going to be on Rutgers. Zimmerman got tied up with Luke Ryan. And Zimmerman is going to go to the box here. Another roughing call here on Rutgers. So they will go to the box. Here with 20 seconds left to go in the period. Trying to clear was Nunag, but it bounces back here for Inouye, who flips this up and out. Knocked down, finds its way here to the 24 of Jake Quinn, who will work his way in with 5 seconds left to go in the period. His shot blocked away by the defense. Good diving block by Acuna as that shot goes wide, and that will do it for the first. So at the end of 20 minutes of action, it's a 2-1 Fairfield Stags lead. Shots 13-9 at the end of the first period in favor of Fairfield as well. But we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the second period of action for you. Don't go anywhere here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rutgers University Scarlet Knights ACHA Division III Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Carla Pascal, back here for period number 2. We are off and running here for the middle frame, a 2-1 game here in favor of the Fairfield University Stags here over the Rutgers Scarlet Knights right now. Shots 13-9 in favor of Fairfield, and they're on the power play to start this second period. Have about a minute 20 left to go on the man advantage here for the Stags, as this one is played down around the end wall. Finds its way across over to one of the goal scorers here for Fairfield in this one, Jack Perreault. The defenseman will keep this in the zone, works his way lower to the circle, look to center that one. No one was there, as he'll get it back here with a minute left on the power play. Perreault in the slot, fires. That one went wide of the cage. Acuna will poke on this. He will get it out of the zone, as Perreault will calm it down to the red line. He takes a big bump there from Gankin, and it's sent up and out back to Perreault a second time here, but he'll have to lay off here to Shane Reedy. Reedy chased here by Gankin. He will gain some speed through the neutral zone, looking to blow by. In a way, he fires that one, stopped by Cohen, and somehow that one stayed out. It trickled right in the blue paint for about a half a second. 25 seconds left to go on the power play here for Fairfield, as they'll dump it to the corner. Acuna will get there, hard off the glass, but not out. Nunag, the lone goal scorer for Rutgers so far, will play it up to Rieger. Rieger looking, spin pass, trying to find Nunag, just couldn't connect. 10 seconds left on the power play. Delayed offside on the play there for Fairfield, as Patapovich will collect for the Scarlet Knights. Pass up to Arredondo. We are back to 5-on-5. Good kill there from Rutgers, as Zimmerman gets it in the corner. He's closed off, looking for a pass in front for Rieger, is broken up. Skated out here by Andrew Thornton. He fires a shot, waffle boarded away there by Cohen, as this pass finds its way up to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, 2-on-1 with Arredondo across. Arredondo fires, he went up and over. Maybe should have played that one back to Zimmerman, had a wide open cage as Patrick Kirchner committed to the shot. Now here comes Fairfield. Pass broken up by Patapovich. Goes into the corner, he lays the body down low. Centering pass, broken up there by Zimmerman. Puck still there in the high slot. Finds its way out to Arredondo, as he'll skate this one out of the zone. He'll dump in. Rutgers in the midst of some changes here. As a big hit along the boards there by Zimmerman, laying the body as Arredondo looks lower to him. He's squeezed into the wall by Jackson Brown, as it's collected by the Stags and dumped in. Poulin will give chase. The junior from Rocky Hill, Connecticut, will get on this in the corner as the twos come together down low. And we're going to get a penalty here, as down went Andrew Thornton. And Rutgers are going to go back to the penalty box. And this is going to be on Angress. The captain is going to go to the sin bin here, it looks like. He'll talk to the referees. The coaching staff for Rutgers not happy about the call over on the bench. And this is going to be a 5-minute major here for Angress. And I think he might be kicked out of this game as well. So Matt Janos will go over and talk to the referees. And done from this game is Angress. So his night is done. It looked like what the referee was signaling over at the bench was that he kicked at Andrew Thornton, which is a 5-minute major in a game misconduct. So Angress is done for the night, and Rutgers with a long kill. It's a slew footing call. They're going to call it as here on Angress, as Cohen will make that stop, and it's cleared by Rutgers. So AJ Angress, the captain, the junior from Freehold, will go to the locker room and hit the showers early here in this one for a slew footing call as he took down Andrew Thornton. And a 5-minute major, the result, and a game misconduct. 4:20 left to go here on the power play for the Stags as they look to try and get a pass into the slot. Goes back here to the 27 of Foley as he sends it across. Shot through traffic. That one went wide of the cage there off the shot from Errol, the sophomore from Newburyport, Massachusetts. It is skated forward here by Foley with some speed into the zone. Some good edge work from him. Tried to play a pass through, couldn't do so. Was looking for Chikanis. Has the second goal for Fairfield in this game, as that's bounced up and out of the zone by Gankin. Quickly back in. Here comes Perreault. Perreault behind the cage. Will play off to Chikanis, the 2 goal scorers. Chikanis looking, backdoor pass. That shot whiffed on there by Errol as he's on it in the corner there with Inouye all over him. Errol to the point. Perreault there at the blue line. He fires. That one's blocked aside in front there by Inouye, and it's cleared by him as well. Wholesale line change here for the Scarlet Knights as they need the fresh legs. Here with 3:12 left to go on the power play on that 5-minute major. Quickly into the zone. Zimmerman takes a whack at that puck. It bounces to the corner. Zimmerman spins on it and gets it out as it got by the glove there of David Wetzel. Perreault. He finds this around the wall. Goes back to Wetzel here with 2:50 left to go on the power play. Back to Perreault again. Has been the power play quarterback so far in this game as it's broken up by Rieger on that misplayed pass. Here goes Rieger the other way looking for Zimmerman, but his pass got blocked on the back check by Wetzel. Great diving block there from Wetzel. As here comes Perreault. Perreault looking to go to work on Patapovich. Down low, Perreault looking, fires it into the slot. High circle, stopped there by Cohen. Big save there on that shot from Ryan Smith. Goes back up to Smith, plays it across, finds Wetzel. Wetzel looking, trying to center, no one was there, goes to Perreault again. His shot goes off the top of the crossbar, nearly roofed that top shelf as this goes back up to the point. DeNicola across, Perreault fires, bouncing one, goes wide of the cage. Wetzel tried to center, looking back here, quick shot through Cohen with a nice pad save. 1:56 left to go on the power play. Into the boards hard, big hit there from Vitka as Zimmerman will collect this puck, trying to keep it away from Vitka for now. As he goes down and will draw the call. Zimmerman kept his feet moving and got taken down there by Vitka. It's going to be a hooking call here on the 10 of Jonathan Vitka. The sophomore from Stratford, Connecticut will go to the box. So we'll play some 4-on-4 for 1:42. And this will negate the rest of the 5-minute major here for Rutgers. So a big opportunity here to negate the rest of this 5-minute major there on the penalty to Angress. And then they'll get a very brief power play of their own as this puck is sent around the wall, looking for DeNicola again. DeNicola across, finds this over to Shane Reedy. Reedy with some speed, looking forward, able to get this one across the blue line and into the zone. He fires a shot, Cohen makes the save. Puck was still loose on the rebound as it is collected here along the boards by Poulin. Picked up here by the Stags. Quick shot through, gobbled up by Cohen again, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Quick one off the draw, rebound chance was there for Thornton, just wouldn't go. Cohen got a piece of that, but got some help from his defense. It was Samuel Gankin there on the back door, able to take it away at the last second as here comes Thornton again. He goes up and over the bar. Gankin with a chance here. 45 seconds left to go of 4-on-4 as here comes Gankin. Gankin goes into the corner hard there with Jackson Brown. Gankin still fighting for it. Knocked away by Poulin. Still in the zone here. Good job here by Campanero to try and look for somebody at the point, but it comes flying out of the zone. We'll go all the way back to Cohen as he lays for Patapovich. His pass finds its way to Zimmerman as he'll skate across the blue line through the legs move. Got stopped. Still kept in here, though, by Campanero as he'll dive around the hit. Looking for some options. Campanero looked for a pass back, trying to find it over to Zimmerman, just couldn't connect on the feed. As it is skated out here by Luke Ryan, as now a 14-second power play for Rutgers as they kill off the 5-minute major. Rieger will find Zimmerman. Pass for Patapovich, goes back to Zimmerman. Had it stolen aside, though, as it's taken by Quinn. Quinn looking, trying to get around Inouye. His backhander goes wide. We're back to 5-on-5 finally here with 11:42 left to go in period 2. Here in this middle frame, if you're just joining us here for this one, thank you for doing so. As Cohen will make that stop. Knocked down behind the goal line. Zimmerman can't hold on to that. It's picked away by Rieger. If you're just tuning in, thank you for doing so here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. My name is Carola Pascal. You're watching the home opener here for the Rutgers University Scarlet Knights ACHA Division III program here against the Fairfield Stags. Rutgers down by a goal right now, 2-1 here to Fairfield. Shots 22-9 in favor of the Stags. Quick pass across. This one sent over to the other side, looking for the 14 of Joshua Bowden. As there's a big collision there along the boards. Bouncing puck here finds its way to Kyle Dillon as he'll get it out. Smith. Pass up for Wetzel. He'll tip in. Chasing after goes Chikanis. Chikanis on the puck. Down here in the corner. Inouye over there with him. Coming over, flying in was Foley. He will take it away looking for Chikanis. That's broken up as Arredondo will play it to the wall. Nunag will get it up to Campbell. He will dump in and give chase on it. Campbell along the boards. Can't hold it as Perreault skates this one away. Perreault can't get that out of the zone. Wetzel will have to go back and recover here as Campbell gives chase on it. Campbell, pass, fired through, redirected in, and they score! We are tied! It's Mateo Nunag again in front. His second of the game on hat-trick watch here in this one. Right place, right time off that pass in front. In reverse order number-wise on that goal, it was Nunag from Gorshkov and Campbell, so the 7 from the 8 and 9 on that play. As Acuna fires, that one was blocked away. And Mateo Nunag, 2 goals here in this one, tied up at 2 apiece. He's on hat-trick watch as here comes this line again, 3-on-2. Campbell lays forward, Nunag with it again. He pulls up, fires, kicked aside, rebound was there for Campbell. Puck nearly taken away by Rutgers, fluttering here to the blue line right in front of us as this finds its way down for Lucas Chikanis as it's flipped back up and out of the zone. Gorshkov will get it out for a moment. Now Daly will touch on it, but they're going to say that's an offside there on the Stags. So the faceoff will come back in front of us here. Up in the stands here for these Rutgers games for both Rutgers D1 and D3. Campanero with a good faceoff win there for the Scarlet Knights. Patapovich, his pass sent forward. Campanero trying to get there, wasn't able to do so. Was looking for a call as well, but they're not going to get it. As Downs fires, looking in front, trying to get a shot off was Campanero, but it comes out of the zone. As Patapovich hounded there by Vitka. He'll keep it away for now. Vitka puts this one towards the cage. 2 at first goes the 11 of Reedy. Up to the point. Redirected through traffic. That was Vitka on the deflection, stopped by Cohen. As it's skated out by Campanaro. Campanaro will send in. He'll give chase alongside Vea. Goes to the wall here. Bouncing puck for Calandra. As he tries to get on it again. Couldn't hold on. Knocked away there by Zimmerman, and it's covered up by Kirchner. Face off to the left here of Padraig Kirchner. One there by Rutgers. They will send this around the goal line. It was meant for Rieger. He couldn't get to it in time as Arredondo will just play this one back into the zone. Resvin tried to take that puck away, couldn't do so. Here come the Stags. Backhanded pass skips through and they score! What a deflection there from Luke Ryan, and the Stags have the lead again. What a deflection there from Ryan. Spectacular work on that deflection. Beautiful feed as well to center that pass. And the Stags get their 1-goal lead back as Daly will get on this here for Rutgers. Shots 23-11, Stags now with the 1-goal lead yet again. 3-2 here in the second with 7:40 left to go in the middle frame. Dumped into the zone. Cohen will come out and play it here with the paddle. He'll lay off for Acuna. Nice hit there by Acuna into the wall. Thornton was all over him as Rieger tried to tap it away. Acuna with it again here. Acuna pinned along the glass for a half a second. He will move the puck, finds Rieger, looking for Zimmerman. It doesn't come out. Perreault, he fires. What a glove save there from Cohen. Perreault looking for his second of the game. Didn't get enough that he wanted on it. Off that draw, puck back up to the point, bouncing here. Right down low, that one went wide on the shot attempt there from Dillon. As it bounces across here for Rutgers, they get it out. Dumped right back to Cohen again. Cohen around to Downs. Downs will lay off for Patapovich as he sends around looking for Campbell. He's hit into the wall hard. And one thing about the Rutgers home rink here, you hear everything. Every clank, every bang along the wall. Especially the hits along the boards, deep and thunderous as this one finds through. Nunak with it, he scores! The hat trick for Matteo Nunag! Matteo Nunag ties the game at 3. Has been a one-man show here for Rutgers tonight. All 3 goals for the Scarlet Knights have been from Matteo Nunag. Has been firing on all cylinders here in this one this evening for Rutgers. Unassisted for Nunag, his 3rd of the game, the hat trick for him. As we are tied at 3 here between Rutgers and Fairfield. Puck back up to the point, kept here by Dargan. He's chased out. Rieger with a chance here on the breakaway. Rieger walking through, breakaway chance. Big stop there by Kirchner. Tried to go glove side, but he is stonewalled. Good look there for Rutgers as the offense clicking here for both squads. 3 goals apiece. Off that draw, goes back up to the point here for Rutgers. That one through traffic, kicked aside. Turnaround shot for Zimmerman, another save for Kirchner. Kirchner keeping this an even game right now. 2 great looks there from Rutgers. As here comes Rieger, he fires and scores! Rutgers have the lead! What a shot from Gavin Rieger! That was a rip over the glove side of Kirchner. And for the first time tonight, the Scarlet Knights are in front. They've played from behind all evening. And finally, they're able to get in front here in this one. As that's a big hit into the wall. That was Gankin who got taken down. The bench was looking for a call. They didn't get it, as Patapovic will dump in. 5:23 left to go here in period number 2, as this one goes back to center ice for Patapovic. Some good moves there from the D-man, but he lost the puck. DeNicola the other way. DeNicola fires, kick save made by Cohen. Rebound was loose for Vitka, but he was the late man trailing, as here comes Nunag. Nunag lays off. Pass back to him, just couldn't connect on the feed there from Campbell. This line buzzing here for Rutgers as that centering pass stopped aside. That shot was from Gankin. He goes up to Downs at the point. Downs fires, kicked away. Patapovic can't get to that, and it comes back to the neutral zone as he will dump in. Wetzel here in the near side corner. Puck pinned down there, finds its way across here to DeNicola. DeNicola, pass forward, tipped up to Vitka. Vitka looking, pass dropped there as a player went down, and we're going to get a penalty, and this is going to be on Rutgers. And it's going to be Downs going to the box. So a holding call here on Tim Downs, the sophomore from Oakland, New Jersey. Played for Ramsey High School. 6'1", 154. He will go to the box here with 4:25 left to go in the second period. So back to the power play go Fairfield, as Inouye is able to clear that one out of the zone. Puck goes back here to Kirchner. He will lay this one off. Picked up by Brown. He will lay that pass off. Finds its way across, looking there for Poulin, but he steered aside and it's dumped down the ice. Good play there from Campanaro. As it's collected here by Poulin the other way for Fairfield. Poulin pulls up, goes back up here to the point for Ryan. Across, finds the pass to Thornton. He fires that one. Blocked away there by Acuna in front as Poulin gets back on it here at the point. Poulin looking, plays this pass lower. Able to find it through. Looking for some lanes here is Thornton. He fires a shot, that one just wide. Across to Brown. Brown to Ryan. To Brown again, they play catch. To the point for Poulin. Poulin, that one kick save made. Rebound chance, it's stopped by Cohen. What a save by Cohen, he got just enough of it. Another shot, trying to find it down low. That one went right through the low slot. No one was there. 48 seconds left to go on the power play as it goes for Brown in the corner. Bouncing puck for Brown again. Brown to the point. Shot through the lane, stopped by Cohen. Rebound chance was there, but it's gobbled up by Cohen. As Zachary Purrs was right on the doorstep. Some good looks there from Fairfield, looking to tie this game up at 4, but Lucas Cohen holding the fort down right now in between the pipes for Rutgers. He's done a great job here in this second period as this one goes back up to the point. Dargan lays off. Finds the pass to Quinn, back to Dargan again, looking to the back door. Patapovic got a piece of it as Bowden nearly had a whack at it. Up to the point again here. Laid off. Bowden looking, stopped by Cohen again as it goes to the wall. Stag still with it. 13 seconds left to go on the power play. Shot through the lane, gobbled up by the glove of Lucas Cohen. Nine seconds left on the power play here for the Stags. Face-off won there by Rutgers as Inouye will go to the corner. He'll send it around, but not out. Kept in at the point. Shot through traffic, skips behind the cage. And that will do it for the power play. We are back to 5-on-5 yet again. A lot of penalties here in this one as it finds its way up here to Bowden. Bouncing puck. Acuna will get a whack at it and get it out as it goes back to Inouye. Inouye looks up, tries to play a stretch pass. Couldn't connect on the feed. It goes back here to the 21 of Drew Dargan. Now Inouye finds a pass to Arredondo. His pass is broken up though as it finds its way to Quinn. Stopped here at the blue line in front of us. Goes back to the 6 of Smith, who will send it in deep. Cohen will come out and play it. Cohen around the wall. Finds Rieger. Taps it forward for Inouye. He is able to get this one up to the blue line, but not out. Now here comes Rieger, 3-on-2 here for Rutgers. Rieger looking to Arredondo. Bouncing puck on him, though, as he couldn't keep it. He just got blown up at the inside circle, though. Now out the other way. Here goes the 16 of Arrow looking for the back door. Just couldn't find the feed. There for Bowden. Zimmerman along the near side wall. Pulls up in the circle. Lays off for Arredondo. Tries to go back to Zimmerman. Just couldn't find him on the hot pass. As it's cleared back out, foot race forward. Jaconis is there first. Jaconis tried to go for the move, got taken down on the play. Some good back checking there from Patapovic and a good stick check there from Cohen on the poke. 1 minute left to go here in period number 2. As this comes out of the zone, Nunak the other way, looking for his 4th here in this one. Nunak fires, but he went wide. Didn't get a lot on it, as he almost had his 4th. Played out, but it's poked away by Patapovic. Foley with it along the boards. Trying to take it away was Campbell. That shot fired into Cohen. Bouncing puck right on the goal crease. No goal. Cohen was able to hang on. Got it in the pads. Here with 26.5 left to go here in the second. Off that draw, it bounces here behind the cage, trying to get on it. Here's Campanaro. As looking to move it was Gorshkov. Finds its way down low for Reedy. Reedy's spin pass. That one goes off the outside of the cage as Campanaro will look to clear. This one will go all the way down. Icing is going to be well waved off as Vea was there. Vea looking for an option. Tried to go for a wraparound chance, but he's bumped off the puck. And that will do it for the second. So after 40 minutes of play here between Rutgers and Fairfield, it's a 4-3 Rutgers lead. Mateo Nunag, a hat trick inside 40 minutes here in this one tonight. And Rutgers are up by 1 heading into the second intermission. Shots 32-16 at the end of 2. But we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the third period of action for you here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Rutgers Scarlet Knights ACHA Division III Hockey here on BSB. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rutgers University Scarlet Knights ACHA Division I Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. My name is Carolo Pascal. We are back here for the third, here between the Scarlet Knights and the Fairfield University Stags. A 4-3 game in favor of Rutgers. They turned it on in period number 2, courtesy of Mateo Nunag. A hat trick here in this one. A goal in the first, 2 goals in the second. And goal number 4 coming from Gavin Rieger, as the Scarlet Knights are up 4-3 right now, and we are off and running here for the third stanza of this one. As this one's played up and off the wall, quickly taken away here by the Stags, but Zimmerman will get on it as he tries to play a pass for Rieger. It bounces to him. Rieger walking in. That one stopped away there by Kirchner. Good chance there for Rieger. Tried to go far pad as Zimmerman looks. Rieger was there looking towards the slot as someone's stick just broke and went flying. That was Perot's. As this goes to the corner here for Luke Ryan, he'll go back up to the point. Played back down low. Acuna can't get to that puck in time. Ryan with it again. Ryan down low. Finds Thornton on the pass. He squeezes to the wall by Zimmerman. Still with it are the Stags. That shot went wide there from Ryan. The sophomore from Massachusetts. He plays this around. Chikanis is there, looking back up into the high slot, trying to walk through, bouncing puck to the doorstep. They score. We're tied again. It's Andrew Thornton on the feed, or on the goal, off that feed from Luke Ryan. Thornton, the junior from Clifton Park, New York, ties this game up at 4. The 33rd shot of the game for the Stags. And each goaltender has given up 4 here in this one today. And we've still got some loose pieces of stick out on the ice. Some loose hardware was still down on the ice. Good look there from a couple of the fans in the stands that called to the referees for it. So shout out to a few of the fans standing to the right of us here. As Patapovich will try and drive through, looking to lay off, quickly taken away here, though by Errol, as he will play for Chikanis. Chikanis fires, his shot goes wide. Over to the other side, back up to the point here for Poulin. That one redirected by Chikanis, went wide again, as it's collected here by Gankin. He will get it back to the neutral zone, trying to fire in his Foley. Patapovich and Chikanis looking back up to the high slot, looking through the lane. That got blocked away there by Downs and goes up into the netting off the shot from Jackson Brown. The 7 of Jackson Brown, a freshman from Reston, Virginia. As he'll go back to the bench for a change here. 5 new skaters on for the Stags. Face-off won, though, by the Scarlet Knights as they look to clear the zone. Puck up and out. Trying to get to it was Vea. Gorshkov will try and get onto that. Couldn't do so. Goes back here to the 21 of Drew Dargan. Back here for Rutgers. Pass goes forward. Bouncing here, looking to get to it was Vea. Couldn't hold on as Campanaro on the back check doing a good job to keep this away from Smith. Taken though by the Stags as they will go back up to the point. Shot from the blue line, redirected. Puck still loose in the low slot, cleared there by Rutgers, and it goes down the ice. This will go for an icing here on the Scarlet Knights. Good clear there from the defense. Campanaro will take that draw up against Reedy, and Campanaro able to win it as Inouye will come away with it. Inouye across, he will play this one in. Finds its way to the corner, taken back by the Stags as they'll skate it out. Here comes Reedy. Reedy with some speed, cuts by Acuna, goes behind the goal line, looking to center that one. It's stopped there by Cohen. Good save by Cohen as we get a great look at him here. Great stop there from him. Off that one-time rip there from Vitka. Scramble off that draw, they score! What a shot off the face-off! It's Cole Brunig. That was a rip over the glove side of Cohen. And Fairfield have the lead again. The freshman from Shelton, Connecticut. A heat seeker to the top shelf. Makes it a 5-4 Fairfield lead. I think that shot caught Cohen by surprise. I don't think he expected that right off the face-off. As Brunig will play to the corner again. Another quick shot. That one stopped away by Cohen on that chance from Dillon. Kyle Dillon, one of the captains for this Stags team. Perot trying to glove that down. Arredondo all over him. He lays into him along the boards. As Perot gets taken down hard by Arredondo. No call, we continue as Perot is down. He went into the boards hard, almost head first. And the trainer will come out and look at him. He will walk over Perot, getting back up to his feet. Great to see. And he will skate off under his own power. He will skate off under his own power, which is fantastic as he'll go and get looked at on the bench. He's been so good here in this one today. Has a goal. Has been excellent defensively for this Stags team as Arredondo and him went into the wall hard together. No call, so we stay 5-on-5 as that shot's blocked away. Kept in at the point. Another chance there for Gankin is blocked as it falls back here to Poulin. Tipped into the zone here by Joshua Bowden. To chase after it goes Dillon into the wall. Big hit into the glass. As that centering pass broken up by the defense. Kicked aside there on that chance from Dillon again by Cohen. Shots 36-17 with 16:10 left to go. Here in the third, another chance here, sliding across, that one went up and over. Cohen might have gotten a piece of that one on that chance from Luke Ryan. As down goes Gankin, and he's gonna draw a call. And Gankin going after Ryan right now as well. And it's going to be Joshua Bowden going for tripping, or for hooking rather. And to the power play go the Scarlet Knights. So Rutgers with an opportunity to tie this game again here on the power play. 4 minutes elapsed here in the third period as this puck goes to the corner. Rieger will keep this in at the point. Nunag with it down in the low corner. Back up to Rieger at the blue line. Rieger looking through traffic. That one stopped away there by Poulin as it goes to the corner. Nunag there along the boards. Poulin looking to clear Rieger with a good keep. Sends it lower, but Poulin is there, and it's sent down the ice to Cohen. Cohen, his pass misplayed. Picked away here by the Stags. Pass across. Finds it over to the other side. That one kicked aside by Cohen again on the shot from Pers. Pass to Nunag. Already has a hat trick here in this one tonight. We'll feed this up to Arredondo. Arredondo will just play around the wall. Able to find Gorshkov on the pass. Gets a stick check in. Played around by Rieger again. Arredondo, he's sandwiched along the wall. Nunag comes over to pick it up. Nunag to Arredondo. He's hounded along the board. Zimmerman pinching to keep it in. Arredondo with it, trying to play lower. Lost an edge. There was Gorshkov. As Zimmerman, great keep there at the top of the circle. Finds Arredondo again. 48 seconds left to go. Nunag at the point across. Zimmerman fires. He went wide. Arredondo can't hold the zone, and it comes flying out. As Nunag will play it up the boards quickly to Arredondo. He finds Rieger. Rieger looking. Finds Gorshkov on that feed, but it's knocked away. as it's played up to Gorshkov again. Gorshkov dekes by a hit there, but it's quickly taken by Smith. He can't get it out, though. Zimmerman, power move, backhand chance, and trickle just wide. Nearly tied it up at 5, as Acuna will keep it in for now. Here comes Gorshkov in the slot. Gorshkov had it poked away, as Chikanis will get on it. Quickly taken by Zimmerman. 4 seconds left to go on the power play. Zimmerman lays off. Gankin looking. His shot to the back door. Zimmerman was there, was poked by Kirchner as it goes to the corner. We're back to 5-on-5. Good kill there from the Stags. Acuna looking in the slot. Quickly picked up here by DeNicola as he's rocked below the blue line by Zimmerman. That was a green light check there from Jamie Zimmerman. Just absolutely ran over the Stag there behind the blue line. That was DeNicola, as Cohen will cover on the other side. Beautiful open ice check there from Zimmerman, as this puck goes back up to the point. Shot through the lane, gobbled up by Cohen again. And he'll hold for the stoppage. Shots 38-18 here in this one in favor of the Stags. They've got the 1-goal lead right now. As Acuna, here off the faceoff in his own end, finds a pass forward, but it goes all the way back here to Perreault. Good to see him back out on the ice. As that shot stopped by Cohen again. Another chance was loose off that rebound, as it's collected here by Vea. Vea, stretch pass. Nearly found that one across. Looking for Calandra. As Inouye will get on this puck. Inouye, hard around the wall. Vea there, looking to get a whack at it. Couldn't do so. Bouncing here to the top of the zone. Not out. Now it trickled over the blue line or not. They're going to say it stayed on. As Vitka will go to the corner here with Inouye. He's turned aside. Still with it, here are the Stags. Playing it across, able to find it to the 28 of Wetzel. But it's quickly taken by Vea and skated out. Vea will dump in. Perreault goes back to collect here with under 13 to go in the third. Perreault cutting by a few skaters. Gets around another. Into the zone goes Perreault. He fires, stopped, and held on to by Cohen. That's now 40 shots for the Stags. This one coming out of the zone off that faceoff, finds its way back here to Tyler Poulin, who will dump in. Puck up the wall and out of the zone. No icing, they're going to wave this off as it goes back to Poulin. Didn't have enough juice on it for an icing, as this finds its way here to Dillon. Dillon, forward, up to Bowden. Bowden looking, lay back pass, shot through, kicked aside there by Cohen again. Another chance, that goes up and over by Poulin. Finds its way to Brown. Brown, he fired. This one stopped right in front of Cohen, trying to jump on top of it, and he'll cover. Smart play with exactly 12 to go here in this third period. Also, don't forget to tune into our other game here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting that's going on currently. The Rider Bronx taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions over at the Flemington Ice Arena. At the end of the second period, it was a 5-4 Penn State lead. They scored 5 goals in the second period. Rider had a 2-0 lead after the first. A barn burner over there, as well as here. So make sure to tune into that one. Also make sure to tune into the rest of the action here on BSB this weekend. A jam-packed weekend, one of the busiest weekends of the year for us here at Breakout Sports Broadcasting. We've got 3 games lined up for you here on BSB tomorrow. Rider taking on Penn State again. Rutgers D1 taking on Farmingdale, as that one's covered up there by Cohen. And then our last game of tomorrow, St. Joe's taking on Georgetown for our BSB game of the week. St. Joe's currently on a 12-game win streak after their win last weekend against George Washington. And then we've got one more game to round out the weekend on Sunday, when we'll see this Rutgers ACHA Division III team once again, as they will take on SUNY Maritime as they score from the blue line. I think that may have got redirected in front. It was initially shot by Smith. It is going to be Smith's goal as it floated over the glove of Lucas Cohen, and the Stags up by 2, 6-4. So the Stags make it a 2-goal game here with 11:20 left to go in the third period as this one bounces away from the cage. On it again is Zachary Purse. He sends this around the wall. Patapovich will get to it first as it's tipped up and out. There by the 9 of Jacob Campbell, the freshman from Randolph. Finds its way to Ryan Smith again. This one comes out of the zone, back to Downs. Keeps it away from Purse. Bouncing puck here for Campbell. That gets by everybody. And they're going to wave off the icing here. Campbell with a good hit along the wall. Picked up here by the 19 of Ryan, as walking through is Nunag. He's hounded by 4 Stags as they were all over him. Gankin will put it to the corner. Campbell doing a good job to get to that one. Back up to the point. Downs tried to keep that in, couldn't do so. Out the other way. Gankin has it stripped away from him. Trying to walk through. Beautiful move to cut around. Thornton gets a shot off, but it's stopped there by the 1 of Cohen, as Patapovich will pick this up. Patapovich across. Finds Nunag. He will just dump in and go for the change as Rutgers makes some wholesale line changes here. Perot spinning around. He'll have to lay off at the tail end of his shift. Foley will play it across. Lofted into some open ice by Errol. Rutgers will get it back into the zone for Perot. As it skips to Errol again, he will dump in. Rieger, bouncing puck for him. Trying to fire is Chikanis, but he lost an edge on the shot. As it's taken here by Foley. Foley trying to get it through. That one nearly went for Chikanis through the legs. As Foley with another good keep of the blue line. Foley, that one's blocked aside by Zimmerman. Puck to the wall, Foley digging at it. Zimmerman there, able to move the puck around to Rieger. Rieger's hit into the wall hard. Back up to the point here for Zimmerman. He will loft it across, looking for Arredondo, but it bounced on him and it's dumped right back in by Wetzel. Pass picked off there on that feed from Inouye, as down went Vitka, as this loose bouncing puck nearly fired on target there by the Stags. Now out the other way, here comes Zimmerman. Zimmerman flying in, cuts by 1, gets by another, lays off for Rieger, had it lost in his skates as it bounces back for Inouye. Finds it to Rieger again, down behind the goal line. Pass spun back, Inouye pinching, lays the body in the corner, but it's collected here by DeNicola. He feeds it up here to Reedy. Reedy to DeNicola. He fires, glove save made by Cohen as it bounces across here for Rieger. Rieger feeds it up into the zone. Campanero looking, backhand, trying to drive around the cage. Goes to the wall, knocked aside by Vitka. To it first is Gorshkov, though. Gorshkov along the boards, had it knocked aside again by DeNicola as this goes to the corner. Now up here, top of the hash marks, as Villa is just crushed right along the circle. He got ran over there by Shane Reedy, as Cohen will lay that one off. It finds its way to the 3 of Will Daly, the sophomore from Howell, as Vea gets to this puck for a moment. Delayed offside on the play, and now we get the whistle. .7:39 left to go here in period number 3, a 2-goal game for the Stags. Quickly taken here, trying to center that one, meant for Nunag. Just couldn't connect on the pass. Brown was able to get there and break it up as Nunag kicks this one into the zone. Poulin keeps it away from him. Nunag, the man to watch here for Rutgers, already has a hat trick as Gankin doing a good job to knock a man off that puck. Driving in, here goes Quinn. With some time, here is Jackson Brown. He sends a pass forward, finds Quinn on the feed. He's able to skip one ahead and across the blue line. Shot kicked away there by Cohen. Rebound chance, that one went wide. Brunig tried to get another chance there as this goes back up to the point here for Dargan. His shot went wide of the cage. Another chance, that one went through the slot. Under 7 to go here in the third. Campbell across, bouncing puck goes up and out of play. And we'll get another whistle here. Faceoff will end up right in front of the Fairfield bench. As this is flipped in here to Cohen, and he will just hold on to that one as gliding in went Luke Ryan to apply some pressure there. Off this draw, it finds Patapovich as he'll send it along the boards. Out the other way, here comes Rieger in a foot race. Rieger couldn't get there first. Had to try and beat out Dargan to the puck, couldn't do it as he has it now. Dargan forward, dumped into the zone. Here by Thornton. As to it first is Zachary Purrs. Purrs has his glove knocked off, but it is lofted up and out of the zone there by Rutgers. Didn't have enough for an icing as it's collected here by Dargan again. Dargan lays off. Here to McKenna as it's taken by Zimmerman. Zimmerman 1-on-2 into the zone, waiting for some help here. Didn't get any as him and Perreault came together. Now Thornton chased away here by Gorshkov as it's kept by Fairfield across to Perreault. Perreault with some room with 5:30 left to go in the game. Perreault looking, spins around, looking for an option as he's squeezed into the wall. He nearly got taken down hard as he hits the deck. Skated forward here by Campanaro, fed it up, Gorshkov with it. He fires that one, stopped away there by Kirchner. Great back check on that play though there by Wetzel. Might have gotten a piece of it there with the stick as he laid out. As that's knocked with a high stick there by Fairfield, kept here by Inouye as he enters the zone. Inouye looking behind the goal line, able to get it back here on the play, looking for an option, goes to the point. Shot from the blue line, gloved up there by Kirchner for the stoppage. Off that draw, it's one back here by Rutgers, but Daly couldn't hold it on the blue line. He has it again here and will dump into the zone. Puck goes around the boards. Tyler Poulin will get there first, but he's met by the number 9 of Jacob Campbell. Brown will pick this up, floats it out of the zone. It gets by Acuna. No icing. We continue on. As Daly trying to keep this puck away. Quickly stolen by the Stags. Vitka with it down behind the goal line. Vitka looking. Pass spun back around here for Reedy, who will spin it away again. As it goes to the corner here, DeNicola down there trying to fight for it along the boards. Coming over to help is Reedy. Puck down in the corner, pops back out for half a second as it finds its way to Acuna, who will lay off to Campbell. His pass too hot to handle as it goes back here to Cohen, dumped in by the Stags. 3:40 left to go here in the third. They're up by 2 right now, 6-4. Rutgers need 2 goals to tie. Shots are 48-19 in favor of the Stags as this pass broken up. DeNicola with it, finds Vitka on the pass, goes back to DeNicola. He cuts by defender. DeNicola into the zone. He fires a shot, went up and over the bar. As Rieger comes together along the boards there with Quinn. Quinn still with it, bouncing puck to the wall. Brunig down behind the goal line, back up to the point now for DeNicola. Shot through traffic, kicked aside. Their rebound chance was there, just couldn't get a whack at it, was Bowden. As he has it now, lofts it back out to the blue line. Kept here by Smith. His shot deflected. Patapovich looking. He fires a bouncer that goes all the way down. No icing. They're going to wave it off. Poulin with it again as he's chased by Rieger. Zimmerman. He'll keep this one away. Into the zone. Zimmerman looking. Finds Rieger on the pass. He fires looking to go backdoor. They can't connect. Patapovich. He sends this around the wall. Bounced off of Zimmerman's stick. No icing. Will go back to Cohen with 2.5 to play. Patapovich will spring this forward, collected, and sent back to the neutral zone here, taken away by Zimmerman. Zimmerman driving through, laying it off. Gorshkov back to Zimmerman, couldn't get the shot off. Extra skater on here for Rutgers, 2:07 left to go. Pass across to Rieger. He fires a shot. Bouncing puck in front as Gorshkov tried to get a whack at it. As Zimmerman getting pushed around now here by the Stags after the whistle. Kirchner able to hold on to that one as there's 2 loose sticks out on the ice. As it looks like Zimmerman may be done from this game. So Zimmerman and Angres both kicked out. There was an initial penalty that was going to be on Zimmerman for a slash. But I assume he did a little bit too much talking there with the referees. Must have said something that warranted an ejection, as in a way and Perreault will talk to the referees. So Zimmerman done for this one, and to the power play go the Stags. They'll be on the man advantage for the rest of this game. There'll be about a second left on the clock. As this one is kept by Perreault, he will play it across. Rutgers need 2 shorthanded goals to try and tie this game up. As it finds its way down to Pers. Pers across. Up to the point, Perreault is there at the blue line. He sends lower. Thornton fires. That one went wide of the cage. Puck sent around the wall again. 2 at first is Acuna. He can't clear. Pers. Down low. Plays across. Finds the feed to Thornton. Thornton behind the goal line again. Will pull up. Looks for an option. Chips it lower. Finds the feed down to Ryan, who will go back up to the point. There for Wetzel. Around the wall again. Stags just playing keep away here in the zone, as now it's taken by Rieger. Rieger has it stolen. Able to keep it as Thornton for now. Some good work from him to keep it from Gorshkov, as Rieger able to take this away again here deep in the zone. Thornton back on it. He stole it a second time. Under a minute left to go here in the third. As walking through, kicked aside there by Cohen. That shot from Ryan. He's back on it in the corner. Rutgers still can't clear the zone. Thornton walking through. Saved there by Cohen. Bouncing puck. Another chance. Another stop by Cohen. As Nunag looked to clear. Trying to get to it is Rieger here with 30 seconds left in the game. He'll just dump this into the corner. As Perreault will just hold the puck here in the zone with 20 seconds to go. And Fairfield will just move this puck forward. 13 seconds left as Campbell tries to take this one away against the wall. in a way, trying to pin it out. 4 seconds left to go in the game. It bounces away, finds its way to Chikanis, and he'll lead out the rest of the period. And that will do it. The Scarlet Knights fall 6-4 to the Fairfield Stags. Final shots 51-20 in favor of Fairfield, and they come away with a 6-4 win. So 1-1 on the year here between the Stags and Fairfield. Rutgers won the first one 8-4, and Fairfield win the second 6-4. As the Stags will come away victorious and defeat Rutgers here in their home opener in a 6-4 final. But that will do it for this one. Here from the home opener for the Rutgers University Scarlet Knights ACHA Division III team. They fall 6-4 to the Fairfield Stags. Make sure to tune in to our other game currently going on right now as Rider taking on Penn State. Matt Fusillo on the call for that one. We've got another 4 games here on BSB this weekend, and we'll see this Rutgers D3 team on Sunday. We'll be back with them for a early night matchup around 6:30. But make sure to tune into the rest of the action here on BSB this weekend, but that's going to wrap things up for this one. The Scarlet Knights fall 6-4 to the Fairfield University Stags. Final shots 51-20. My name is Carolo Pascal. Have a good one, everybody. We'll talk to you real soon. Stay tuned to all the action here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Have a good night.